Steph Curry has played in 13 games this season and he only has 47 assists on the season. He is averaging 3.6 assists per game. And the crazy thing about it is Draymond has already missed a few games. But what makes this very bad is Steph Curry also has 47 turnovers this year. He has the same amount of assists as turnovers. I don't care who's on Steph Curry's team. He should be averaging more than 4 assists. And I don't understand how he's turning the ball over the same amount while handling the ball a lot less. But it's pretty clear at this point, this is a Chris Paul team. The Golden State Warriors are last in the NBA in fast break points. That just doesn't make sense. If you look at last year, they were 13th, and if you look at the year before when they won the championship, they were 7th, and now they are dead last. And a lot of that is because Chris Paul likes to walk the ball up, and I think the Warriors actually want him doing this. I'm just not sure this is the way to go, especially when you consider their lack of off-the-dribble shot creation in the half court. Slowing it down just doesn't seem like the way to go. Another stat I wanted to go look up was front court touches, which is pretty self-explanatory, the amount of times you touch the ball in the front court. And unless my math is incorrect here, Steph Curry is 87th in the NBA when it comes to touches in the front court per game. Now that could be a little bit misleading because the bigger players are going to touch the ball more in the half court. So you will see players like Kyrie Irving, Damian Lillard with similar touches in the front court. But those guys play with Giannis and Luka. Steph Curry is doing this for Chris Paul. He's taking a backseat to Chris Paul. Steph Curry is 4th on his team in front court touches per game. Draymond, Chris Paul, Dario Saric, and then Steph Curry, who's pretty much tied with Kevon Looney. I'm not even here to say it won't work, even though I don't think it's the way to go. I'm just saying I don't like it. The Warriors are a boring, slow it down team now. Steph Curry rarely creating off the dribble now. Again, the Warriors are last in the NBA in fast break points. That's not the Warriors. I just don't think Chris Paul coming here turning it into a Chris Paul team was the answer. Them slowing it down, walking up the court is not what makes them special. It's not what makes them feared. I would agree it's nice to have that in the back pocket. It's nice to be able to play that way, but for Chris Paul to be 3rd on the team in minutes, for Chris Paul really to be dominating, his units dominate. Chris Paul has the highest plus minus on the team of anyone that played over 100 minutes. It just feels like it's his team. And as much as I respect Chris Paul's game, I don't feel like tuning in to watch Steph Curry, to watch him sit in the corner while Chris Paul dribbles and navigates the lane and probes. That's not Warriors basketball. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is going to get it done. But I don't think leaning all in on Chris Paul was the plan. I think this is a Steve Kerr thing. We know how much Steve Kerr loves true point guards. We know how much he loves the fact that Chris Paul doesn't turn it over. But I don't think this is a team where it's just, let's not turn it over and we'll score. This is a team that struggles to score. This is a team that needs as many transition opportunities as possible. Guys like Wiggins, Clay, Kuminga, these aren't half-court scorers. And even in the case of Steph Curry, it's a lot of off-ball in the half-court. It's not like we're slowing it down to get it to our best player one-on-one. It's we're slowing it down to get a Steph Curry off-ball 3 instead of pushing the ball in the first place. They're slowing it down for Kuminga post-ups instead of Kuminga rim runs off a rebound. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Maybe I'm jaded, maybe I just want to see the old Warriors, I want to see them running and gunning. But every time I watch this team, they just scream 2nd round exit at best. Even with Wiggins and Clay hitting shots, that doesn't change the fact that they're another shot creator away from being a real contender. Because no matter how many shots those guys hit, they only have one guy that can break down the defense individually and go score, and that is Steph Curry. Which makes it odd that Steph Curry is off ball the whole entire time, and a guy that can't get to the rim and finish is the guy initiating the offense every play. But we knew that would be the case. We just didn't know it would be this far, leaning toward Chris Paul. I don't like it, but that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about the Warriors in general. And what do you think about Steph Curry only averaging 3 assists, 47 assists, 47 turnovers? The Warriors last in fast break points. It just doesn't feel right. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm out. Peace.